Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, whenever you see this. So this video here is a result of what happened this morning. And so I kind of wanted to show you guys and show everybody how they get you. So every morning I come in, I check my email. That's really the first thing I do every day. And so first thing for my 3D print labs is I had this fantastic message in my mailbox. Now, on the surface, you look at it and you think, court order? What do you mean court order? What? I haven't really done what? And so it makes you freak out. It preys on your emotion and your fear. So you get scared, you click on it, I want to see what it is. I did that, but, let me continue before you freak out. Because Nathan, I know I'm not supposed to click on a link. Why did you click on a link? You tell us not to click on a link, but I clicked on it. So first, what I did was I looked up Goldblum Law. By the way, this is not a dig at Goldblum Law. This is not a dig at anybody. It can happen to anybody. And I'm going to show you how it happened to them. To a degree. Can't show you everything, but I'm going to show you how it happened to them. Again, it can happen to anybody if you don't have backups, if you don't have an IT provider in place. It can really negatively affect you, much like this. And they're going to come back. But I'll tell you in a minute here how I know. So what I did was I went and I looked up goldblumlaw.com to see, number one, is this a legit website? If it's a legit website, something's gone awry. So I looked here, and it came from a Donald at Goldblum Law. Just a little investigation here shows that, well, Mr. Donald Goldblum has been practicing law since 1996. That's fantastic. But where is Goldblum Law? Goldblum Law is in National Pike, Grantsville, Maryland. That's not Illinois. That's not even close. So chances are this is a big, massive scam. And it was. Now, Microsoft has actually released, and a bunch of security companies have released over the last couple weeks or so, of nation-state actors obtaining office credentials and getting in and bypassing certain things. That's how they got them. And I know this because, number one, that email originated from Donald at Goldblum Law. And I can look in the headers and I can see that email come from Donald. So that means that they are in 365 and are able to send this. The other thing I know of how they were taken was using a tool called Google Dig. I can see and their mail exchanger record points directly to Outlook.com. Now, that means they have no spam filter. Well, they could. I'm just basing my assumptions off of industry knowledge of over 2 decades, that they have no spam filter in place. They have no security in place. And I'll tell you how I know that here in a minute. They have nothing in place that would protect them from that. As I look here at my mail exchanger record, I see straight to 365. I can look over here to other records that should be an indication of more protection. For example, if we look at our domain, here we go. So if I look here at my mail exchanger record, it goes to a spam filter. So there is some protection in place. Now I can see here too of what I'm looking for, and I have a hard fail. So if it doesn't match anything, it's a hard fail. So as I go back here, I know, hey, this is not legit email. So what I did was I called the law office. And I spoke to their receptionist, and I said, hey, I'm in Central Illinois. I got an email from you, contains malware. Probably should get it checked out. And they are well aware, and they are on it. So I clicked on the link. Sentinel-1, which is an application that we use for managed home services and our managed business services, and let me tell you, it is fantastic, and it actually caught this pretty darn quick. But so did Windows Security. Now, Windows Security caught it, and as we can see, it loads itself here. And there's even more to it than that. I haven't uploaded it yet to see what it is, but this is major. Now, you can protect yourself by having protection, not clicking on links. I know I did it, but I'm curious, and I have the protection in place. And I have a duty to do that. Obviously, having backups, having security in place is major. If you're a business, if you're a law office, this is pretty bad that this happened. Now again, if somebody wants you, they're going to get you. It's just a matter of, hey, have it. If you don't have an IT service provider in place, get one. If you're in the area, call me. We can help you out. I know IT service providers can be expensive. We have a lot of packages that are very budget friendly, and that can help you out, and that can stop this. And if it ever does happen, we can help you recover quick. I mean, half a day at most. We can spin stuff up in the cloud, we can get you going, we can recover backups. There's all kinds of things that we can do, and all kinds of things you can do to be proactive about it. The big thing here, don't click on a link. I guarantee you this was a please enter your credentials to obtain said legal document, and so he probably did, and then they were in, or they didn't have multi-factor authentication enabled, and so the attackers were able to obtain a password, probably from LinkedIn, and they were able to get it. It's really easy to get in if you don't have the certain protections in place. So that was my morning. That happened, and so we move on from it. I am going to create a write-up for them on what I think they need to do going forward and what their service provider needs to do, and then we'll go from there. Obviously, they're in Maryland. There's not a whole lot I can do for them other than tell them what they need to do, but this is very common, and it does happen, especially if you don't have the proper things in place. So, all right, guys, I got to get to work on helping these people. We'll see ya. If you haven't liked ComputerWorks on Facebook, like ComputerWorks on Facebook. We have a whole other series on YouTube under E&H Studios, so go check that out. Guys, love ya. We'll see you around.